Hello, it's WumboJeff and welcome back to Farm Factory Simulator. Now today's video might be a short one, just fair warning. There was a major update today, so we're going to be going through the patch notes and then we'll go ahead and check out everything in game right here. Now here are the notes on Steam, and also I want to say, I'm going to go over it next. There's actually currently a contest running until the end of August for Farm Factory, where you can submit screenshots of your factory and potentially win a few keys to their games and a couple other things. We'll go over that in a minute though. Okay, so here we go. Here are the main updates. So we have now machine management control. This is something a lot of us were wanting, especially me, where you can actually up a new machine. This machine allows you to monitor and manage machines from one place without needing to walk to each machine individually. That is going to be fantastic. This panel includes a category such as all farm, processing, conveyors, storage, and utility. We're going to be, like I said, we're going through it all in game. I'm kind of just going to skim through these notes real quick. I kind of did before the video, but I'm so excited. I can't wait to rework my factories again, work on new layouts. I kind of have my original layout running just to see how everything is going. We have a new supply crane settings. Supply crane settings include priority commodity, choose which commodity the crane should prioritize, source storage, choose which storage machine the crane is allowed to take from, max item per trip, serve today's hot item first. That's going to be very nice for the crane, because sometimes I noticed it would fall behind, although I might just not have enough product. We'll see. Fill other shelves when the priority is unavailable. So we got more crane control. We have new mirror machines, which I just requested the other day, and they said they were working on it, so I'm so happy for that. New mirror and overhead machines, which is amazing. So we have machines that will allow us to, whoops, sorry, my screw is a little busted right now, but we have mirror machines to allow us to work on different factory layouts. Overhead variants are designed for elevated conveyor belts, which is going to be amazing too. I was actually thinking this when I was working on my previous layouts with different conveyor belt systems. So now we have like merging and filter machines that are raised with the raised conveyor belt and elevator systems, which is going to be very nice. If we go down here, something else that is very interesting, and I kind of looked at it for a second and it seems kind of cool, because I am a visual learner. We have now a blueprint view, so you can click on the blueprint view and see how a machine is laid out before buying it and placing it. I think this will become especially handy when working with the filter machines. Over here, oh yeah, we also have storage category as well, so it's not all under the store category, so your storages are in one spot, so it should be easier to find. Over here you got your nutrient storage. This is something I requested and I'm so happy to have. But now you can, for the picker, or not for the farm machines, and I believe maybe the plant or the livestock machine, yeah, the animal pens, they have nutrient storage settings, so so they don't take 50 all the time. You can choose how much you want to take, because I thought 50 was just too much sometimes, especially when you're trying to fill up these storages. So that's going to be very nice. Processing machine access ingredient settings. Processing machines now have a new excess ingredient setting. This setting controls what happens when an ingredient arrives while the ingredient buffer is already full. So you can, if everything's already full, you can have it send to failed. Each excess ingredient are sent to the failed output. This keeps the previous behavior, which is what we all been doing, kind of just filtering out through the failed output. Or hold at input. Excess ingredients are held at the input conveyor instead of being sent to a failed output. That is very interesting. So I might end up doing that for some things by keeping everything at the one input and just not have as many cooking machines inside. We'll see. Like I said, we're gonna be reworking a lot of things. Storage machine failed output optimization has been improved. Previously, the failed output path in a storage machine could continually accumulating rejected items without a clear limit. This would cause too many items to build up in the path, especially in large factories or older saves. With this update, the failed output failed output path now has a limit. When the failed output path is full, incoming items will be held in the conveyor instead of continuing to enter the machine endlessly. Okay. The failed output data is saved, has also been optimized. Instead of storing every failed output item as a separate object in the save file, the system now stores the more efficiently while keeping the item in order and contents intact. Okay. Not really sure what that is about, to be honest. I'm trying to understand that one. But okay, just because it's mixed with the other thing about the failed output. So, oh, it's for the storage machine failed output optimization. Got it. Okay. I think I kind of understand it. I'm not going to pretend I do. Maybe. I don't know. But we're going to continue on. Drone delivery station and scan area improvement. Drone delivery station has received several improvements to make delivery optimizations easier to build. A conveyor input has been added, allowing items to be supplied directly from the conveyor here. I saw this being requested in the Steam discussion, so hey, it's awesome that these developers are listening to what people are suggesting and are kind of requesting in the game. The supply arm scan area has also been expanded, giving the drone delivery station more reach when collecting items from nearby sources. Okay, scan area visibility now uses a dedicated input, Z on keyboard and D-pad on gamepad, D-pad up on gamepad. Very nice. Okay, so I'm gonna try that out. The Z, I think, maybe we'll see. Tutorial menu improvement. The tutorial menu in the tablet has been improved. Okay, each level group. Okay, that's all improved. Machine settings guide expansion. Several setting panels now include a question mark button to open a guide. That is awesome. Help out a lot of players. Progression adjustment, elevated conveyor belt. Elevated conveyor belts is now unlocked earlier. Oh, after I worked so hard to get them unlocked, but hey, now everybody has them. Elevated conveyor belts is now unlocked earlier. Its unlock level has been moved from level 15 to level 8, allowing players to access elevated conveyor belts routing sooner in progression. The related tutorial has also been adjusted so the explanation appears at the appropriate point. Damn, I remember working so hard to get those elevated conveyor belts. Main menu content has been improved. External Steam related links are now open through Steam Overlay. Okay, visual performance and localization polish, bug fixes. So here are all the bug fixes. I'm not going to go through all of them, or just read the titles. Fixed nutrient consumption on empty farms and pens. Fixed ready to harvest overlay showing 0. Fixed quantity -1. Fixed machine panel after closing. Okay, we're just gonna scroll through this, seeing if anything really kind of stands out, but there is a lot of bug fixes, which is fantastic. And then right over here, they are also hosting a creative factory contest. If I come down here, so this is where you can actually upload your factory with F12 through the Steam through Steam with F12, and it doesn't need to be anything special. It can just be whatever you want, whatever type of factory you are running, and open this Steam screenshot thing, view screenshots. You have to set your screenshots to public, and you got to add a short caption describing your factory setup or configuration. You can also briefly share your experience building it or playing Farm Factory Simulator. Include the hashtag FFS content in your description. There are the rules, and then how the winners are selected. 3 different Steam accounts will be selected based on community ratings. The final ratings will be recorded at the end of August, and the prizes: each winner will receive 3 Steam keys for games being developed by Bewoba Studios. Winners may choose which available Bewoba Studio game they would like to receive. They can be redeemed personally or shared with friends or family. 4 Steam community awards will be added to their screenshot, and their winning screenshot may be a part of future loading screens in Farm Factory Simulator. So you know what, if you're playing Farm Factory Simulator, doesn't hurt to submit any screenshots. Then you can go and check it out for yourself. But here we are inside my factory. Sorry, I wanted to go through all of that, so we're gonna go through some things here. This is my original factory. Some of it is empty because when I was emptying it, but quite a bit of it is still full. Now let's go ahead and check out the cows. As you see, this is actually all full because this was actually working fantastic. This corn thing I had going on over here. Upgrade you to level 4. Sure, why not? Let's go over here. Let's go over to this. No, not that. what's down here? So here's the excess ingredients. You can hold at input. Let's hold it at input. So it's no longer going to go to failed. And failed is now emptying out. And as you can see, the corn is now building. Is it? Is that what's happening here? We're at 27 corn out of 24. So I think it is. No, I think it's just holding at the input like it says, obviously. So it just holds right here instead of going any more further. So that is a thing. And then we can just send to failed. And it would just continue going on through failed. Sorry, I'm thinking because I was having issues with the livestock working, but my original farm has a lot better livestock system. I haven't realized. I haven't been on this farm in a while because I was working on the other layouts for my other videos and streams that you guys were watching. So just kind of checking things out. Now, if we go over here to this machine right here, we have animal grower. So we can select that. And we should be able to somehow limit it to be able to take only so much, I think. All right, I think I found it over here. So it doesn't do it through this machine. You actually have to go over to where the nutrients are stored, and right here you can limit it how many are going inside this machine right here. I don't need to worry about it for the livestock. Let's say if I wanted to have more control of it when ordering nutrients or having nutrients go to all my big farm right over here, I can go right here, go to each machine, and go ahead and limit the storage like so it doesn't hold 50 all the time. Maybe I want to just hold 10 inside each machine. I can just go ahead and work it like that. Let's go ahead and look at the tablet. Here is the storage menu. So everything is separated from the store menu, and then we have mirrored versions of more machines, as you can see, which is going to be fantastic, especially when working inside and wanting things to face a certain way, wanting the failed output to go a certain way. So I'm going to order, let's say we want to order a, what is this? Kitchen machine. Let's go and order a mirrored kitchen machine like so, and get you. Now, where's my deliveries at? Sorry, this place is a mess, but this is my most efficient factory yet because it's actually making things. But here is the mirrored machine. So if we go like this and say we wanted the inputs like here, the output, as you see, the failed output is mirrored, which is very, very nice. So this is definitely going to give more control over that. It's going to give more control when working on the outside things as well, which is very, very good. Especially since we have like different picker machines that are mirrored now and all that kind of stuff. At least I think the picker machines are mirrored are new, right? Sorry, I just woke up and I saw the update. I really wanted to record a video. Anyways, we go over here. The conveyor belt system. We now have, nope, it's under utility. We now have emerging machines and overhead filter machines. I'm just going to order one of each. There's obviously A, B, and C for the filters, but we're going to go ahead and just throw you down, pick you up, and then we're going to place you down. So we have this now to filter above. Oh, this is going to be so nice. I am having so many ideas just flow through my head, which will be coming in either in a future video or a stream. So be sure to keep a lookout for that. I've been appreciating the love and support on all that content. But here is the raised machines, which is nice. Now, I'm sorry if I do miss anything. Oh yeah, you can press Z on this. And does that work for all the machines? Yeah, you can just press Z. That is, I actually do like that. Although, oh, well, wasn't it right click before? I might have liked right click a little bit better. Maybe people were accidentally pressing it. I think it was right click before. Okay, that's fine. I can adapt. If we go over here and look at this, does it have, oh yeah, it does have an input. Look at that. So you have an input for that. What is the range for this? This is actually a very big range. Technically, if I wanted, I could find room over here and maybe have it grab from the inside storage. Yes, like that. Then if we did put it in this corner and go like this, and maybe put a couple storages right there and rework the inside of the factory. That might work out. Wait, oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that. And then there we go, and then that's all good. Sorry, I was getting lost for a second. I wanted to order my thing that I really been wanting though. Nope, where is it at? Machine management. Before we put that up, let's look at the crane. You can change the crane settings for each supply crane so we can prioritize certain commodities. So it'll do that first. We can go ahead and choose which storage it takes from. So let me go rename the storage real quick. If I rename this to canned items, so that, because it is my canned items, this is cooked items. Cooked. And what is this? This is cheese, dairy items, I guess. Kind of is just dairy items. Let me wait. Dairy and cloth. There we go, because we got dairy and cloth in there. So we got dairy and cloth, cheese, and canned items. So if we go over here, I can have this crane. Wait. Source storage. So this crane can technically work on all the canned items. If I did that, and I can just select this, pickles, and hot sauce. And then this crane, supply crane 1, would only be working on that one right there. At max, you can do 120 items per trip. And then you can have it serve today's hot item first, which is corn, which we do not have on the thing. I'll probably get a belt set up if in the future if I keep running this layout. And then this one can do cooked items, and then I can go ahead and select you guys and be okay, and then do that. And then this one can work on dairy and cloth, and then I can have it do like milk, cheese, cloth, and I think that's all my dairy items. Maybe yarn, if yarn gets put in there through failed outputs, go like that. And then there we go. That is your crane stuff for the update today. You can actually do a lot more customizations, which is very, very nice. I think this is all the same. So let's go ahead and get one of our last things to look at. Sorry, I hope everyone can follow along just fine with this. So if I go over here, and I'll just put you right here for now, but this maybe have one outside too, which would be nice. Oops. There we go. So here, I'm overwhelmed. Oh wait, before we look at this, here is the one thing I forgot to show off. So if we go over here, everything has a blueprint now. And then like this might especially be nice because I mentioned this, I'm a visual learner. So it might be nice looking at this, especially for the filter machines. So I'm so happy they added a blueprint view. This was a very cool thing they added, and I'm very excited that they did. So it definitely helps when you're trying to do your layouts. You don't have to order all the blue filter machines. You can get a look at it before you add it in. So, and that goes for everything. Everything has a blueprint view now by the looks of it. Even conveyor belts. Check that out. Very nice. Now, what was I going to do? Okay, so this might work better. Wow. Because I have so many machines. Let me just filter by conveyor belts. Wow. That's crazy. So you can technically upgrade all your conveyor belts from here, and then you can do this, upgrade all machine speed level. So if I have any conveyor belts that aren't up there to level 4, it'll upgrade 18 machines with 2250. Oh, I love this machine. Developers, you did an amazing job. I'm so happy right now. I could cry. And then if I wanted it, so you can do that. You can look at that. You can look at storage. You can rename things from here. You can go to utilities, look at certain things, and upgrade everything from here. The best part is upgrading all the conveyor belts from here. I'm not going to lie. That is easily the best part about the machine management machine. You can change settings from here. Like right here, I got a picker machine. I can go right here, go like that. You can turn off each individual machine, or you can turn off all. Oh my God. I'm so happy. So if you want to turn off everything to work on some things, you can do that. So like over here, processing, turn off all. So much management control and machine control from this area, which is amazing. It would definitely help, in my opinion, as a tip, to rename your machines just so you can easily do things. Not the conveyor belts. You can name the conveyor belts, but that's not a nice use of time there. But that is where we are going to be wrapping it up. As you can see, this conveyor belt system is actually going a lot better than my previous one that I was working on. The original was a lot better, so I might work on this farm a little bit more, or kind of reconstruct it a little bit with the other save slots that I have. But this one's actually working fairly well. Yeah, I'm very happy with how it's running, and I'm very happy with this update. Again, thank you to the developers for listening to the community. And that's going to be it for this video. I kind of just went through everything, and my favorite thing today. You can let me know what your favorite thing is about the update. I love everything about it, but my favorite thing is definitely that machine control machine, because that is amazing and that is so awesome. Just hopefully I requested it, and maybe in the future they add it. I want this farm expanded to the end of that building. That's all I'm hoping for now, and then I'll be golden. I'm assuming soon we'll probably get more products, so that'll be nice, like jam and stuff, because we have the strawberries and stuff, so I think that'll come, and grapes and stuff, so I think that'll come soon. But now I'm just rambling on because I'm so excited. But that's it for today. Until next time, remember to change that world one smile at a time. You never know whose life you can save or change. As always, I can't wait to see you in that next live stream and/or video. Love you guys.
I try to help you, but you keep reading between the lines. There's nothing there for you to complicate. We're not aligned. You say you listen, but guessing that's just another sign of growing up. You're growing old.